Hello, Kaz here, and today well, we're gonna do something awesome. So, I've got a couple things on me, and let's go ahead and put them to use. So if I just kind of wander over to my elevator, just more things changing throughout the base, no big deal. But one thing I do need to do is I need to gather up a few very specific animals. Because I am gonna get flight today. That's right, because I got that egg from the Ender Dragon, and you know, it's all fine and well, dandy and whatnot. But now it's time I actually put that grid power to good use. I'm using a little bit of it here and there for various bits and bobs, but one of the most appetizing things about having that dragon egg and 500 grid power per tick, basically for free, is I can fly essentially for free. Once I gather the materials, that is. So, we're going to go ahead and work towards that, because it's high time I have flight. So, now I need to find a bat. I know there's a ravine I can enter over here that normally has a lot of bats. Just working on that little entry island area. Okay. I'm listening for bats. Not seeing bats. Actually, I don't know if they'll even pop up on the radar. They're so small. I always regret when I don't capture a bat on first sight on the server, but I never learn from it. No bats. No bats. Let's try this tunnel area that I dug out. This seems like a good area. This is where I had that chunk reloading error. Don't know what was up with that, but whatever. We're just gonna leap on past it. Want to buy bats. So what have I been up to in the meantime? Well, there's been a few things. Just general resource gathering, you know, running the quantum quarry here and again. To just build up our resource stockpile a bit. Get things that we desperately need. And I hinted a couple episodes ago, or last episode, one or the other, about going a bit draconic with our power storage. So I went ahead and I followed through on that, and I started designing something for a reactor. Now, this reactor, it's not the biggest one. It's not the one that holds like 9 quintillion RF or whatever. But this one does hold over 2 trillion. So yeah, I found that, and I designed that. Not designed, but I built that. And yeah, that's been fun. And the biggest thing was finding a location for it, because with the draconic reactor, it's all about location, location, location. Because you don't want to have to, you know, redo your reactor. Like, once it's done, you want to be done. Did I just reach a chunk error? I hope that's not the server. I hope it's the client. Give me just a second to find out. I timed out. It's because that dang stick that I used to fly, the way it flies isn't friendly. I'm gonna have to reboot this. Alright, loading back in. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm trying to upgrade my flight. Because this thing causes a lot of issues. So, yeah, I'm not gonna rely on that. I love the Rending Gale, but man, it just causes issues. So, continuing along this very unassuming passageway, I'm hoping to run into some bats. No, nothing here. Nothing here. Just leap forward a bit. Using the sleep forward isn't too bad, I don't think. Alright. Ooh, some draconium that I missed. I mean, someone missed when they dug out these tunnels. Lots of fancy stuff here. No bats, though. Oh, come on. I've heard that while the miners were digging this out, there were a lot of bats. Where are the bats? Ah! And the power went off out at my wife's work. That's fun. It's not even storming. That's weird. Maybe the bats are doing it. That's what it is. The bats. Oh, they're bad to the bone. Or bat to the bone. I'm not sorry. Okay. I'll be back once I find a bat. Huh. Staircase. No, I recognize this. I think I know where I am. Ah. There's a tunnel that leads to Q's base. Interesting. Maybe he has some bats. In fact, I know he has a ravine. That is... on this level? No, I think it's... yeah, I think it's up that little bit. Down here? No. Here, bats, 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 bats. Okay, now we're getting into the ravine, so maybe, just maybe, there are some bats around here. I hear a bat. Over here? I swear I hear a bat. Like over here. Is it actually down? Wait again. seem to be getting further from it. Oh yeah, as I stated earlier, bats don't really appear on the map. Oh, there it is! There it is! Where'd you go? There he is. Come here, bats. No! I caught him and released him! There we go! I got him! I got him! Alright, and now we are going to jettison ourselves to the nether. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Nether! Okay. Now comes the fun part. Getting a ghast shouldn't be terrifyingly hard, but I am concerned. Let's put that away, and this away. And I need my bow. My quest for flight. Stay near the giant lava lakes, because it's normally where I will find a ghast. There's a fire bat. The heck? Is that just like a bone ring? It's weird. Ghast hunting is not fun. Just double check, make sure that I'm not lagged out or something. Really? Put that away. There we go. Good quick way to make sure that you're not lagged out and gonna die in lava somewhere. Just break a block every now and then. One of those weird bone structures. Oh, I can't wait to have proper flight. There we go. I'm having the hardest time finding some ghasts. I mean, where could they be? Do not want to meet you, Mr. Creeper. Just clicking this nether quartz because it's important. Okay. Come on, ghast. Where are you? I'm normally hunted by these things. Actually, I'll go to my home portal. I'm pretty sure there's one near that home portal. There's also one over here. No! I fireballed it! That wasn't wanted. I didn't want that. Worst part is it didn't even give me the drop because I was backing off. Oh no, it did give me gas tier, and that was the wrong bag. Hey, at least I got a gas tier. That's kind of cool, I guess. Just steal that out. Toss you guys back in. Okay. Back on the gas ton. Oh, I was so close. I was so excited too. Is there another one near here? Sometimes they travel in pairs. Nope. I'll be back. Now I have an angel ring. That's right. So now, if I go ahead and just toss this stuff out here, grab my diamond backpack, toss this stuff in. Alright, now let's swap this out. I'm just going to swap it straight out for the Cloud Stepper ring, because this kind of just supersedes that. In fact, let's go ahead and grab my baubles case. We're going to go ahead and put that Cloud Stepper ring away. That baubles case is a very nice idea. I feel like you should be able to wear it on your person, though. Alright, and now, let's take flight. Oh, yes! We did it! We have basically creative flight. I am so excited. This is great. And now we can do some really neat stuff. Ooh, ah. So, you may remember that earlier I mentioned our super duper secret not flying, but energy related project. I said something about going draconic. Well, in the spirit of that, I decided, you know, I've kind of been living in this village, I'm part of it, and I like them. I don't want to leave this village. They're my home. You know, they're a good bunch of people. You know, you've got Fred over here, and George is somewhere else, and Mike is somewhere. You know, got lots of interesting folks. And I don't want to leave them. But I also need a lot of space to do what I want to do. So, I've been working on this project. Here you go. This is going to be my base. I am right underneath the village. In fact, darn near dead center of the village proper. And essentially what I'm going to do is just have this underground bunker, cavern of sorts. Just this cavernous bunker of all sorts of high-tech stuff. I've got ideas for creating different wings of it. This was a lot of design work with a little bit of input from Q on things like the windows. But yeah, I am really happy with this. This is going to be my base. I've still got a couple wires running through, but I'm going to throw those into the wall at some point. Some of them are going to disappear outright. But yeah, this is going to be a very high-tech area, and I cannot wait to get started with it. And I've gone ahead and just set this up. This is going to be kind of my control area. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be connected to the old house, so, you know, I can sit there and go back, have dinner, all that, come right back and control my base. And the cool part about these screens, if you put them on that transparent mode, is you can't see it from the other side. So yeah, I can have my top secret information here, and I can just turn on my rainbow gen. Let me show you how that looks. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's just coming out of the corner like that. In fact, let's just pop a look in there. So that's happening. This is the draw from the energy core for the main base. So things like, you know, smelting, sag mills, all that stuff. And then down here, This is a draw. What's this to? Quantum Quarry is now hooked up, and it's not running 100% of the time because my infrastructure can't handle it, but my power gen certainly can, because I actually touched up my rainbow gen a little bit. Let me go ahead and show you what that looks like-ish. If I just zip on in here. Let me grab my compact machines device, and we'll just hop in. So, did a little bit of refining in here, and what I did was I ended up moving to the flux plugs instead of the XNet, because XNet, it does basically the same thing, but it's a bit overkill, because it also does items and all that, and I just needed power to run through these. And I also moved the pink gen to be completely self-contained, minus bone meal. So instead of having to import pink and rotten flesh to get the death and pink generators running, I went ahead and the death generator is now running on bones, which is actually better for it. And the bones can also get sent over here to get turned into bone meal for the begonias, or the peonies rather, which get turned into pink dye, which gets sent to the pink generator. So I'm very, very happy with this. And yeah, same concept as before. That was really the biggest change. It's still on this giant alloy wire system. I think it just looks cool. Looks like I'm inside an actual machine. Zip on out. And yeah, that screen upstairs will also at some point control the quarry. And I'll be able to be like, hey, quarry some items, or hey, stop quarrying items, things like that. But anyways, I am so excited about this. I haven't built anything quite like this before, so I'm just really, really excited. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, and, you know, and if you're excited to see this build, let me know, because I'm really excited. I've even put in a lot of detail work, such as over there, over my right shoulder, so, you know, just to the left of my tune, if you're looking at me, I've got it, like, inset. Oh, it's just gonna be so cool. I've got so many plans for this. Anyways, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, or if you like what the future plans are. Leave a comment if you have something to say. I enjoy reading the comments, I really do. And yeah, comments on how the bunker is going to be going. I need to come up with an actual base name, but for now I'm just going to be referring to it as the bunker. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. This is KazJim signing out. See ya! Just recorded. It's a free arcane stone farm. Yeah, it is. Just another. Okay, look at that. More arcane stone. You know what's funny is you're not saving much actual V by doing this.